Welcome to Game 2 of the 1974 World Series between the Oakland A's and the LA Dodgers. Oakland won Game 1 6-3. Gene Tenace's three-run homer in the eighth broke a 3-3 tie and sent the A's to a 1-0 series lead. Today in Game 2 we have two Cy Young Award winners going against each other. Catfish Hunter for the A's, who won 30 games in the replay, and Andy Messersmith of the Dodgers, who won 24 games. So 54 game wins between the two of them. So it should be a good pitcher's duel, but you never know. That's why we play the games. The lineup for Oakland in Game 2 will be Campaneris at short, Billy North in center, Sal Bando at third, Reggie Jackson in right field, Joe Rudi in left, Gene Tenace catching, first base, Ray Fosse catching, Dick Green second base, and Catfish Hunter pitching. For the Dodgers, it'll be Davey Lopes at second, Billy Buck in left, Jimmy Wynn in center, Steve Garvey at first, Willie Crawford in right, Joe Ferguson catching, Ron Say at third, Billy Russell short, and Andy Messersmith pitching. Without further ado, we'll get started here and see how Game 2 shakes out. LA's trying to win to even this series and send it back to Oakland tied at 1 apiece. Oakland will like to take a commanding 2-0 lead in the series. Campaneris up first, and the pitch is a 63-31. That's a fly to center, one down. Billy North will be up next. North went 2 for 5 in the opener, and he bounces in front of the plate. Ferguson snatches it up and throws him out at first. So 2 down, 2 quick outs for Messersmith. Here's Sal Bando. Error on the shortstop, Russell. So Bando's on with a 2-out error. And that will bring up Reggie Jackson. Reggie, Mr. October. Here's the pitch. 15 is an 11. That's a single over first. Bando motors to third, and Reggie steals second. So that error has opened the door for potential rally here in the first for Oakland. Here's Joe Rudi, second and third with 2 out. Here's the pitch. 16's a 28. That's a grounder to short, so Messersmith gets out of it with no harm done. LA will come up first. Davey Lopes leads it off. Let's see if they can get something going off Hunter here early. And they do. 66 is a 6. That's a leadoff double. So good start for the Dodgers. And Bill Buckner will be up next. Buckner knocked in 2 in the first game with a double and a single. And he grounds back to the mound. Hunter's able to hold Lopes at second, so that's a big out. Jimmy Wynn will be up next. Wynn was hitless in game 1. And he flies to left. Lopes will have to hold again, so 2 down now. And Hunter is 1 out away from getting out of the leadoff double without any run scoring. Garvey, 12's a 29. That's a first on error. The 15 is within Hunter's 1 to 25 error range. So Hunter makes the error. Lopes goes to third. So we have runners at the corners with 2 outs. That's error on the pitcher. Willie Crawford will be up next. So both teams are threatening here in the first. Crawford flies to left to end it. So both teams put 2 men on in the first, but neither team scores. We'll go to the second inning. No score. Leading off for Oakland will be Gene Tenace. Like I said, hit that big 3-run homer in game 1 to send the A's on to victory. And he does it again. 66-1. That ball is gone. And it is a 1-0 A's lead. So Gene Tenace maybe trying to repeat his 1972 World Series performance where he hit 4 home runs. He's already got 2, and we're barely into the second game. So good start for Tenace in this series, and a good start for Oakland in this game, up 1-0. Here's Ray Fosse. 64 is a 13. That's a strikeout. Dick Green will be next, and he'll ground to short. So strikeout and a ground out, and that'll bring up Hunter with two out, nobody on. Catfish, 51's a 13. That's a strikeout. So Messersmith strikes out Hunter to end the inning, but it's 1-0 Oakland on Tenace's solo home run here in the second. Here's Joe Ferguson leading off the bottom of the second. There's a strikeout. 35-13 is a strikeout. And Ron Say will be next. Flies to left. 2 down. And Bill Russell will be up. See if Russell can get on. No, if he grounds to second, that ends the inning. I am sitting in my car playing this game, and it is starting to pour down rain outside. So if you hear rain, that's what that is. I don't know how much you can hear it on the video here. Campaneris will lead off the third with a strikeout, 64-13. And Billy North will be up next. And he grounds to short, 16-28. So 2 away for Sal Bando. Bando reached on an error by Russell his first time up. And he grounds to Russell. This time Russell handles it to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Oakland. Andy Messersmith leads off. He grounds back to the mound, 1 down. Davey Lopes will be next. He led off the first with a double, but the Dodgers couldn't drive him in. This time he flies to center, 2 away. And Bill Buckner will be up. 2 out, nobody on. Error on Reggie in right. Reggie misplays the liner to right, and it'll be a 2-base error. Buckner motors into second with 2 out. He's in scoring position for Jimmy Wynn. So already 3 errors in the contest, and been a little shaky fielding so far in this game too. Wynn will be up. Let's see if he can drive Buckner in for the game-tying run. He can't. He strikes out, 56-13. So that is Hunter's second strikeout. We'll go to the fourth, 1-0 Oakland. Here's Reggie leading off the fourth. Pop out to third. Say handles it, 1 down. Here's Joe Rudy. And he flies to center. So pop out and a fly out. I'll bring up Tenace, the hitting star of the series so far. Homered his first time up. And this time he strikes out. So Messersmith gets him this time. And it's 1-2-3 for Oakland in the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, 1-0 A's. Garvey, Crawford, and Ferguson for the Dodgers in the fourth. Hunter shut the door on LA so far in this game. Garvey grounds to short, 1 away. Willie Crawford will be up next. Singles to left, and then he tries to steal, and Fosse guns him down. So a single and a caught stealing. And there's 2 out, nobody on now for Oakland. Or for the Dodgers here batting in the fourth. Joe Ferguson. And he grounds to short, 16-28. That ends the inning. Ray Fosse will lead off for Oakland here in the top of the fifth. Game moving right along. And he grounds to short, 41-24. Dick Green, strikeout, 46-13. So ground and a strikeout. That is 5 Ks for Messersmith. Catfish Hunter will reach on an error on the center fielder, win. So another error. The 4th of the game already. This is on Win and center, misplaying the fly ball. And Campaneris will be up. Campy flies to center. Win handles this one, and that ends the inning. But still 1-0 Oakland. Halfway through, we go to the bottom of the fifth. 4 errors in the game and only 4 hits. Ron Say will lead off. Grounder to second. So Hunter's got his mojo going today. Shutting down the Dodgers so far. Here's Russell. 25 is an 8, but the 26 is within Hunter's 36. That's a line out. So 2 down, and Messersmith will be up. Messersmith strikes out. That ends the inning. So 3 up, 3 down once again. We'll go to the 6th, 1-0 Oakland. Bill North will lead off. North, Bando, and Jackson. North 25s and 11. That's a single, and he steals second off Ferguson. So Oakland in business here in the 6th. Bando will be up. Matt second, nobody out. Sal flies to center. North will have to hold shallow fly. And Reggie Jackson will be up. Could walk him and set up the double play, but pitch to him and Reggie strikes out. And they'll bring up Rudy. Joe Rudy, good hitter. Gonna put Rudy on to bring up Tenace. I know, he's hit 2 homers, but Tenace only hit 211 in the regular season. He does walk a lot though. So it'll be Tenace with 2 on, 2 out, and he grounds it back to the mound. So the Dodgers get out of the threat without anyone scoring. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. This game is just sitting there for LA to win. Messersmith pitching a good game here. The Dodger bats just need to get going. They'll have the top of the order though here in the 6th. Let's see if they can get something going. Lopes led off the game with a double and then flew out second time up. 51s and 11, that's a single, and he steals. So same situation as the top of the 6th. A single and a steal to lead off the inning. Oakland couldn't bring their man around. Let's see if LA can. Billy Buckner popped to short, 1 down. Didn't even advance the runner. Pop out. Where are you, Pop out? There you are. Jimmy Wynn now. Wynn with good home run power. Strikes out. So Hunter has got pop out and a strikeout after the single and steal. And here's Garvey. Pretty good hitter on deck, a left-handed batter. So we'll pitch to Garvey. And he flies to center. So same situation. LA gets the leadoff man on second. Can't bring him around. Same as Oakland in the top of the 6th. So we'll go to the top of the 7th now. 1-0 Oakland still. Fossey will lead off. And he flies to right. We're getting the pitchers duel we thought we would. That's for sure. Dick Green. Grounds to short. 2 away. Catfish Hunter will be next. And Hunter strikes out. And that ends it. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Name one of the 2 nicknames that Daniel Staub is known by. Well, that would be Rusty Staub and Le Grand Orange. There we go. I got both of them. All right, bottom of the 7th. Home crowd standing up, wanting a rally. LA desperately needs this game. No team has ever lost the first 2 World Series games at home and gone on to win. So LA needs this game to go back to Oakland, tied a game apiece. Crawford will lead off against 30-game winner, Catfish Hunter. Grounds to short, 1 down. Ferguson, 64-38. That's another error. Second baseman, the 13 is within Dick Green's 11-21 error range. So 5th error of the game. That is on Green. Second baseman. There we go. Ron Say will be up now with 1 on, 1 out. Ronnie Say hit a big home run in the playoffs. See what he can do. And he does it here. 66-1. Well, how about that? I mentioned it and he did it. That ball is gone over the left field wall and the crowd goes crazy. It is 2-1 LA now. So a home run for Say, and it's 2-1 LA. We'll go to Billy Russell now with 1 out, nobody on. And he triples. 33 is an H, 25 is a 2. And Russell is in at 3rd for Messersmith. They'll leave Messersmith in there now. Infield will come in to stop the run. Messersmith fouls out, so that's 2 down. Big out there. Keep that 3rd run from scoring. Let's see if Lopes, who's 2 for 3, can drive him in. And he doesn't. Ground to second. Well, so Say hits a big home run just like he did in the 6th inning, I think it was, of Game 5 of the National League Championship Series. He hits one here to put LA ahead, 2-1. We'll go to the 8th. Campaneris leads it off. Top of the order for Oakland. Leadoff walk. That is Campy's 4th walk of the playoff, or the World Series so far. That's a good start for Oakland. Here's Billy North. North is a really good bunter. He don't play for Ty on the road, so we're going to let North hit away. 32 is a 26. Slow bounder to second. Good as a bunt. It gets the runner up. So North grounds out, and Campaneris goes to second. 1 down for Bando. And he walks. That is the 30th batters faced. You can see down here 30 batters faced. Messersmith's stamina is 31. So he's about to hit that. 2 on, 1 out for Reggie Jackson. Here's Reggie. Another walk. Bases are full. And Messersmith has gone wild here in the 8th. Walk 3 men. 1 out. Bases loaded for Joe Rudy. He has now hit his batter's face limit. The next batter will send him over, and we'll have to start dropping his rating at that point. Joe Rudy will leave the infield back to try to play for the double play. Here's Rudy. Fielder's choice, runner out at second. Other scores. So we got runners at the corners now. And the game is tied. Fielder's choice. So LA not being able to score Russell from third with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th is coming home to roost here, as the game is tied now, 2-2 apiece. Here is Tenace. Can that man do it again? First and third, 2 outs. Grounder to the third. Tenace that can't come through that time. So that ends it. And we'll go to, I forgot to drop him, 36 and 44. All right, we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. Hunter, 28. His stamina is 31 as well. He'll probably hit it this inning. Bill Buckner will lead off. Pop out to second. 1 down. Jimmy Wynn strikes out. So pop out and a strikeout for Garvey. Steve Garvey, 0 for 3. And flies to center. So 3 up, 3 down. Fly out. Okay. Top of the 9th. We got to drop Messersmith another notch since it's a new inning. So we'll leave him in right now. Marshall has been too inconsistent to bring in. Ray Fossey will lead it off. Not much of a hitter. He flies to left. Dick Green flies to left. So 2 flyouts. And we leave Catfish in there. Strikes out. All right. After this batter, he will be tired, and we'll drop his ratings a little bit. Catfish. Willie Crawford, 1 run will win it for the Dodgers. Crawford leads off. 51 single over short. That's a leadoff hit. And Hunter's ratings will drop. 35, 33. We got bullpen activity. Lindblad and Fingers. Joe Ferguson will be next. He is a 5 bunter. We're going to try to lay 1 down here. Winning run. And he sacrifices him to second. Out of first runner to second. Alright, so sacrifice bunt for Ferguson. Ron Say will be up, and we're going to pass him. So we'll give Ron Say an intentional walk and bring up Bill Russell. Want to remove Hunter or leave him in? Let's leave him in. Billy Russell up. Single over to left. 1 scores, other to second. 53 is a 20. Hunter could not stop that with his ratings no matter what. So the Dodgers win a walk-off single by Billy Russell. And we've got us a World Series, folks. Russell with the RBI single. I'm sure there will be second guessers out there as to me not removing Hunter in the 9th inning, even though he was slightly tired. but it had been such a good pitcher's duel all game. I thought I would at least let them go, each pitcher go 9 innings, but it didn't pay off for Oakland there. So I'm up for second guessing. If you think I made a mistake there, that's fine. I understand. 3-2 Dodger win. A big RBI hit by Russell. Big 2-run homer by Say in the 7th, and Russell wins it in the 9th with an RBI single to left. And the series is tied 1 game apiece as LA wins 3-2 on the walk-off single by Russell. Both pitchers went the distance. Hunter takes the loss. He's 0-1. Messersmith only allowed 3 hits and 4 walks, and he K'd 8. So good pitchers duel for both men. The series will go back to Oakland for games 3, 4, and 5. The series is likely to return to LA for a game 6, unless one of these two teams sweeps the 3 games out in Oakland. Well, that will do it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next game in Oakland.